I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like women like embarrassment. And at first, this was just a theory, but I'm really starting to believe that this is a real thing. Like, some women like embarrassment, some women probably even get off on being embarrassed, especially if it's coming from a man. Because if women don't like embarrassment, why the hell they be calling Kevin Samuels? Why would a woman call Kevin Samuels? Like, for what reason? For validation? Is it for advice? I mean, like, why? They literally call this man so this man could embarrass them on live. It's not live TV, but it's the World Wide Web, which is even worse in my opinion because people who ain't even got access to TV could see this shit. And these days, more people have access to the internet than they do TV anyway. So the whole damn world could sit there and watch this man embarrassing you, and you decide to do it anyways. Like, I just don't understand what these women be expecting when they call him. Like, you trying to call him and you call yourself trying to put him in his place. Don't y'all realize this man does not allow anybody to say anything that he doesn't agree with on his platform? So you calling up on his platform talking about some, oh, I'm about to show him some, or I'm about to put him in his place, I'm about to tell him about his ass. Yeah, good luck. Because all he about to do is clown you and cut you off. The minute you say, I done watched his videos, and I am not a fan, but sometimes he be having some valid points, but that don't mean I agree with him wholeheartedly. And the last thing I would ever do is call him for anything, for advice, for I literally just watch this shit for entertainment because it's entertainment. It's entertaining. Like, there's really women, some men too, but it be the women that get me. Like, they really call this man and like offer themselves up for embarrassment, and I just don't get it, but whatever. So time after time you watch him, you watch how he handles people, and you can already see what goes on his show. Like, he have these little segments where supposedly, he welcomes people to give their opposing opinions or whatever, but that's kind of like he's very biased with it because it's like as soon as you say something that he don't agree with, he'll let you talk, he'll let you say what you say. But the minute you say something he don't agree with, you ain't gonna get very far and you ain't gonna be able to voice your opinion for very long. It's all about him, what he thinks, what he has to say. It's his show, it's his platform. He ain't really trying to hear what nobody's trying to say for real. Like, whether they right or they wrong, whatever, but opinions, right? He ain't trying to hear none of that shit anybody else got to say. So I just don't understand why these women call him and put themselves on the spot the way they do. But I guess, child, all the clout in the world, like you embarrassing yourself for other people's entertainment. Like, what is this, Jackass 2.0? Starring women, all women? Because, like, I have yet to see a woman go on this show that is like not getting embarrassed by this man. I just don't understand why they keep doing it. Like, what are you doing this for? And I'm not gonna lie, I be laughing. Fuck that, I laugh. It's funny. It's funny. Shit, if you ain't want me to laugh, you shouldn't have took your ass on his damn show. That man. That man is a sassy mess, okay? He called this one lady Ja Rule.
Your opinion. I just ask you a simple, straightforward question. Are we designed to live in couples and in groups or alone? I didn't ask you your opinion.
The beginning of the conversation was my opinion, right?
We're past the beginning of your conversation.
Okay.
We're down to this point. See, this is the sign language part, folks. This is where we're at. And this is why you see what you see. This is why so much of us in the Black community are stuck, because a reasonable conversation should not be this difficult. But you go ahead and say what you feel like you need
But
to tell
you
those women.
asked me
Go ahead and tell
the
go tell the women what you feel like they need
the
to hear.
question that
They
you
need to be
asked me
confident.
was
They need to integrate men in their lives. Go ahead.
the question that you asked me was, do I feel like people are designed to be alone? Love comes in many forms, so I can't speaking on the place
Human
I'm in my
beings,
life right now.
love. I didn't ask you about love, man. I asked you about human beings.
My name is Donna. My name is Donna. Thank you. That's fine. I'm
Peace out,
beautiful though.
y'all. Why would I be without you? I'm confident. I'm confident. I don't look like you've been sucking on the lemon myrtle.
And she walked right into it. She walked right into it. Like, I can't even be mad. Like, how can I be mad? How can I be mad? I just, women, please, for the love of God, stop going on Kevin Samuel's show. Stop calling him. Go get you some therapy instead. Like, before you call Kevin Samuels, do me a favor and call yourself a licensed professional first. Okay? If you think about calling Kevin Samuels, before you do that, stop. Google. They got BetterHelp. I think they got another one called Talkspace. These people ain't even paying me to advertise this shit, by the way, but ain't nobody watching my shit. So, hey, but if you're watching this and you are thinking of calling Kevin Samuels, I'm so serious. Call BetterHelp, call Talkspace, look up BetterHelp, look up Talkspace, find you a therapist and call them instead. Schedule an appointment, sleep on it, and then revisit that thought. Better yet, never revisit that thought, because I don't know how low you have to be to call this man for advice. And you literally play yourself when you call him. Because all he about to do is end up clowning you one way or the other. And then it be the women that call him with a whole attitude. And I'm just like, oh, Lord. So you basically going on his show to antagonize him for what? Like, he literally about to just clown you and block you. And I'm not saying like all the time it's okay the shit that he says, right? But it's like this. You called his show, like he ain't go out of his way to seek you out, and clown you. Like if you hadn't called his show, he wouldn't even know who you were for him to be clowning you and doing you like how he's doing you on the World Wide Web. So can we really even be upset with him? You can't. Because these women be offering themselves up for this kind of embarrassment. So yeah. Ladies, please stop calling Kevin Samuels. For the love of God, just stop. Just stop. Like, I don't see why you would want somebody like that telling you anything. Like, why you calling somebody like that for anything? I mean, who cares? He has his opinions. That's his business. Like, everybody's entitled to their opinion. You don't gotta agree with somebody. You just keep it moving. Like, why do you feel the need to call him to prove something to him? Like, what do you think you're gonna prove to a person like that? Like, there's nothing for you to prove to him. You can't tell him nothing. You cannot tell him nothing. So, like, why even try? I just don't understand. Like, I don't get it. But you know what? If y'all ain't gonna stop calling him, I damn sure will tune in every now and again to get a good fucking laugh, because this shit be funny.